Welcome, here I've got iPhone 12 and I'm gonna show you the top tricks of its camera. So let's start by tapping on the camera button to open it. And for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's see what we've got here. Let me start with this settings bar. As you can see, by going to the left or right, we can change the modes of this camera. We have the time-lapse mode, slow motion mode, video, standard photo mode, portrait mode, and also the panoramic. So this is a lot. I suggest you to making experiments with that and just have a good fun. Now let's stay on the standard photo mode, and here let's start by tapping on the screen anywhere, like that. As you can see, we have access to this square. This is the focusing. You can focus anywhere you need at the picture, and this is connected with this sun icon. So when we tap on this a little bit longer, we get access to the exposure compensation. As you can see, by going up we can make our picture more bright, and by going down we can make it more dark. So this is the light managing here. Now let's have a look at this button. By tapping on this, we get access to ultra wide lens of this camera. The next one tap goes back to the standard lens. This is connected with zoom, so let me show you now how to use zoom. We can do it by using two fingers, and like that we can get closer to the subject and also go back. So this is how it works. Now let's tap on this to go back to the standard lens, and let's move to this button here at the center. When we tap on this, we get access to more options about the camera we can manage. Let's start from the left on this settings bar. So the first one button here is the flash. We can turn on auto flash, so the camera recognizes when it's needed, when it's too dark. We can also here turn it on every time we take a picture, and turn it off. As you can see here in the left corner, we have also the short access to the flash, so this is the quicker way to turn this on and off, like that. And now let's move here on the settings bar to the next one button. Here we can turn on the live photos. As you can see, every time we take a picture, we can also pick on the auto, so the camera recognizes when are the best conditions to do it, and turn it off. Now let me keep this turned on. We have also in the right corner the short access to this option, so the same thing happens here. Now let me stay on this because this option allows us to take a picture and get at the same time some short clips and extra photo. So let me take a picture to show you how it works. And now to see it, let's move to the left corner at the bottom to this square, so we get quick access to the gallery. So this is my photo. It's not perfect, but I want to show you how the live photo works here. So let's slide down. We have here the effects, and we have the basic photo, then the loop, so the short clip with the loop, as you can see. We have also the short clip with bounce, and this is how it looks like. And when we slide, we have also the photo with long exposure. So we have a kind of 4-in-1. So for now, let me keep this turned off. And let's move to the next one button. Here we can change the ratio of this camera. Now we are in 4:3 ratio. So this camera frame, let's change this to 16:9, the longer one. This is how it looks like. We have also the square one. And this is how it works. Of course, by tapping on this button once again, we can easily go back to 4:3, the original one. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have also the exposure compensation. So this is more advanced light managing, as in this sun icon here. Here we can get the same thing. We can make our photo much brighter or more darker, like that, as you can see. So now let's have this like that, and let's move to the next one button. Here we have the camera timer, so we can change the delay of taking picture. We can pick from 3 seconds delay or 10 seconds delay. Let me pick 3 seconds to show you how it works, and let me take a photo now. As you can see, here we have the countdown, and the picture was taken with 3 seconds delay. So for now, let me keep this turned off. And let's move to the next one button. Here we have the filters, so we can make our picture just more beautiful before we take it. As you can see, this is how to use this slider and change this. So let's go back to the original, and these are the basic settings of the camera. Now let's move to more advanced, so let's go back to this pulpit, and let's pick the settings of the device. Here let's slide down and pick the camera so we can open the advanced camera settings. Let's start with formats. By tapping on this we can change the quality of the picture. We can pick from high efficiency quality, the higher one here, and also the most compatible, so the lower one. This is how to manage this. Let's go back to this settings, and now let's focus on use volume up for burst. By using this button we can easily turn it on and turn it off, and this button allows us to take the burst shot when we tap a little bit longer this volume key, which is here, so volume up key. Let's go back to the camera to show you how it works. And now let me tap on this button. So just one tap to take a picture, and when I tap on this a little bit longer, we get the burst shot, so the series of pictures. As you can see, this is really fast and we can take many photos at just one tap here. Now let's go back to the settings of the camera, and let's move to scan QR codes option. By using this button we can turn it off and turn it on easily, and this option allows our camera to scan QR codes. I suggest you to keep this turned on because this is the easiest way to scan QRs at this device, so you don't need any other app to do it. You can do it by just putting them inside your camera. Now let's move to the composition category, and the first one option here is the grid. So here we can turn on by using this button the grid lines and turn them off like that. Let's stay on turn it on grid lines, and let's move again to the camera, and here we have these lines in the camera preview, and they are useful when we want to, for example, use the rule of thirds in photography or making experiments. So of course remember that these lines are not visible at the real picture when I take a photo, and when we go again to the gallery we can't see them, so these grid lines are only to help us taking better pictures. And of course we can easily go back to the settings and turn them off by using this button. So for now they are turned off, they have gone here. So now let's have a look at the mirror front camera. By using this button we can turn on this option and turn it off, so we can mirror our selfies. And this is how it looks like. This is how to manage all of these settings. Let's just have fun. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.